Hey everyone, Tony George, Thursday update, DocSports.com, the place to be there or be square here. All football gets released today from all the handicappers at 5 Central Standard Time, and we're going to have a big weekend for you, just like we had last weekend. We've got a 7-unit blowout game of the month in college football, coming off a great week last week, including a Game of the Year winner, 3-0-1. Our last 4 weeks with 7-unit and 8-unit picks in college football. Need I say more? And 3-1 last Saturday. Still working on Thursday, Friday games. We'll see. Might take one on Friday in college. And in the NFL, well, another top play. Totals play of the month. 7-unit pick on a 4-pack with a killer teaser. Oh, these are killing it. We've had 2 teaser losses all year long. We're 7-2 with NFL top plays dating back when we had our Game of the Year winner in the preseason that won by like 19 points over the spread. We are dialed in the NFL. 2-2 week last week, but we turned a profit. I think we've only had one losing Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. That being said, we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to score out. You get a free $60 and a link in the description below if you've never been a member. And even if you're a member or have already bought, don't worry about it. Invest, win, and get paid. That's why you're watching a sports handicapping video. And we're going to give you the NFL game tonight. Even though I talked about this game yesterday with Sean Salisbury, along with the Nebraska-Purdue game, which are right here on this channel, I'm going to talk about it. That being said, don't forget tonight. And last night, did you see some of the results in the NBA last night? And we got stung. We took Atlanta laying 6. They won by 3. But man, some insane results. How about the city of Los Angeles? How would you like to be a basketball fan in the city of Los Angeles today? Like there's not enough crazy stuff going on in LA already. The Clippers scored 79 points at home in a game against Cleveland. And the Lakers get blown out by the worst team in the league. I don't care who you sat out. Just insane results across the board in the NBA. And early on in the season, you can expect some kind of insane results as teams are kind of gelling and getting their chemistry together and this, that, and the other. But tonight we have a 4-unit best bet for you. In the NBA, Knicks and Bulls side pick winner, bank it. Also, in the NHL, we're 4-2 on the year. Last couple days we took passes. I'm glad I did. I really liked Dallas last night against Vegas. As a matter of fact, later in the day, I put a little bit of money on them, and Vegas beat them one back-to-back with 2 of their best players. They got like 5 guys out right now. But nonetheless, it tells you a little bit about Dallas too, especially coming off the night before when they beat the Avalanche at mile high altitude, and then go down to Dallas and play 24 hours later and pulled that one out. But nonetheless, we got a great NHL game. We've had this one circled pretty much since Tuesday. Now, I was late in getting it up because we're working on football, doing a bunch of media stuff. This could have easily been a 6 or 7-unit pick. Great value, 4-unit best bet in the NHL tonight. All football will be out here. 4 packs on Saturday and Sunday with top picks. DocSports.com. Thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. Check out the videos, as I mentioned, I did with Sean Salisbury. Also, check out the video I did live from the Red Rock Sportsbook with fellow colleague Scott Spreitzer. 4 college games, 4 NFL games, leans in all of them. I mean, you want free picks? There's 8 of them right there. Talk about some of the biggest games of the weekend. Tune in. It's worth it. Fun, entertaining, engaging, informative. Nonetheless, let's talk about this game tonight between the Cardinals and the Packers. And this, obviously, in my opinion, is probably the biggest game that Kingsbury has ever coached. He's got a 7-0 football team, the only unbeaten football team in the NFL, taking on the mighty Packers, who have done nothing but impress after getting just completely embarrassed by New Orleans to open the season. They have been on fire. Their defense has played well. like total yards allowed, they're like 6th or 7th in the league. And a lot of the reason for success for Arizona, obviously you have Murray and, Hopkins and Fitzgerald, and now you got Zach Ertz, and you got a good running game. But their defense has played better this year. That's been the key to their success. That being said, I wanted to give a shout out in this game to my friends in the founding city of where Doc Sports was started and still is housed there, as well as the satellite office here in Las Vegas. To my friends, here we go. Let's switch the hats. Yeah, that's who I'm taking tonight, plus the number. Shout out to my friends at the Gym Bar and Grill there, downtown Sauk City, and my favorite bar in Sauk City, Papes. Shout out to everybody at Papes. Some of the best fried perch you're ever going to eat in your life. But nonetheless, I'm taking Green Bay Packers plus the 6.5 here tonight. I think the moment's going to be too big for Arizona. Aaron Rodgers is his old hat. And I know about the COVID issues and Devontae Adams' availability and Lazard, all these guys. But the one weakness in this game is, and I talked about this with Sean Salisbury yesterday and never really tipped my hat. But at the end of the day, Arizona is facing a very, very good running back in Jones tonight for Green Bay. And they are second worst in the league at yards per play given up running the football at 5 yards a carry. Now, I don't care who's playing wide receiver. If they can run the ball that successfully, that opens up play action passing for one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers. And nobody knows how to read a defense and pick you apart and make last-second plays, extend plays with his feet. He also can run with the football on 3rd and 6 when it breaks down. Then Aaron Rodgers. And I know Kyler Murray's having an MVP year. Well, he's playing the MVP from last year, who's also having an MVP year. I am not going to... Everybody remembers Arizona beating the hell out of Cleveland. I do, because I had Cleveland as a 6-unit play in that game. One of my top I've had 9 top plays dating back to preseason. I've lost 2 of them. That was one of them. But bear in mind in that game that Cleveland, had 3 turnovers in the first half, 2 of them inside the 30-yard line, handed them 14, 20, 17 points, whatever it was, on a silver platter before they even got going. Then they lost their quarterback. They lost their running back in that game. Cleveland had a bad day. And Arizona looked like a world beater. Well, Arizona's a very good football team. Nobody is 7-0 in the NFL right now unless you're damn good. Period. Nobody's 6-1 in the NFL unless you're damn good. I just think this is too many points. Regardless of this COVID situation or whatever, Aaron Rodgers will find little windows of opportunity in order to move the change and trade punches on the scoreboard with Murray and company tonight, in my opinion. And that being said, bear in mind also that DeAndre Hopkins is nursing a bad hamstring. Now, when you're a wide receiver and have a bad hammy, that affects your mobility, your side-to-side movement, how you cut on routes, and your vertical leap. And he is their biggest weapon. I know they got Zach Ertz now, and I know they got a couple other stars, Fitzgerald, and they got a good running back, and they've done a nice job of more or less balancing their attack. But this is the Green Bay Packers, and this is a big primetime game. And Aaron Rodgers has been here, done it, and bought the whole T-shirt factory, and I'm counting on him to keep Green Bay close tonight. Shout out again, everybody back in my favorite town of Wisconsin, Sauk City. Go Packers. They're your free pick tonight. Back at you on Friday.